It was a grand Delhi wedding, full of light, music, and the smell of jasmine flowers. I was sitting near the stage watching the happy couple. An elderly aunt, whom we called Shanti Mausi, walked up to the bride's father, Mr. Verma. He was a kind man, but he looked very stressed. Shanti Mausi wanted to compliment him. She said loudly, "Vermaji, your arrangements are..." Okay. My son's wedding was much grander." The smile on Mr. Verma's face disappeared. He had spent his life savings on this day for his daughter. What Shanti Mausi meant was that the wedding was nice, but her words came out all wrong. They were like sharp stones instead of soft flower petals. This small moment taught me a big lesson about communication. It is not just about the words we use, it is about the feeling behind them. It is about the time and place we choose to speak. Shanti Mausi did not mean to hurt Mr. Verma. In her heart, she was happy for him, but her words created a small crack in a beautiful day. Correctness in communication is like a thread that holds relationships together. If the thread is rough or weak, it can easily break. In a country like India, full of so many people and emotions, this thread is very important for us to hold on to. Think about it. We see this happen all the time, don't we? In a crowded market in Bangalore, a shopkeeper might shout rudely at a customer and lose a sale. In a classroom in Chennai, a teacher might use a sharp tone, and a bright student might become too scared to ask a question. The words were simple, but the way they were delivered changed everything. Communication is a bridge between two people. If we build it with the wrong materials, like a harsh tone, wrong words, or a dismissive gesture, the bridge will collapse. We must be architects of good, strong bridges in our daily lives, connecting hearts and minds with care. The opposite is also true. A simple, well-chosen word can work like magic. I remember a young man in my office in Mumbai. He made a big mistake in a report. His manager could have shouted at him. Instead, the manager called him aside and said softly, "We are all human. We make mistakes. Let's learn from this and fix it together." The young man worked twice as hard after that. He felt respected, not shamed. This is the power of correct communication. It is not about being perfect in grammar. It is about being perfect in kindness and understanding. It is about making the other person feel valued. What does correct communication really mean? It's not about using big English words or a foreign accent. Correctness is about clarity and respect. It means your words, tone, and body language help your message land as you intend. In India, where we live closely in families and offices, this matters even more. Our words can build harmony or create discord instantly. Mixing languages, like Hinglish or Tanglish, is normal. Correctness means everyone understands. No one feels left out. Know your audience. Use Hinglish with friends, formal English at work. Body language matters too. A nod or gesture can say a lot. Simple words like please, thank you, and sorry show respect. These small gestures and words are cultural signals of respect. Being correct means being culturally aware and respectful in every interaction. Let us look at our offices. India's corporate world is a melting pot of people from different states, speaking different languages. Here, English is often the common language that connects a person from Kerala with a person from Punjab. This is where correctness becomes crucial for success. I once saw a junior employee in a meeting say, "I want to do this project." His tone was demanding. His manager later advised him, "Next time, try saying, 'I would be very interested in contributing to this project.'" It shows enthusiasm, not entitlement. The words were slightly different, but the impact was huge. Correct language can open doors for you that talent alone cannot. Many of us make common mistakes in English because we think in our mother tongue and translate directly. For example, a common phrase is, "What is your good name?" which is a direct translation from "Aapka shubh naam kya hai?" In standard English, it is simply, "What is your name?" Another one is, "I am having a car," instead of "I have a car." These small errors might seem harmless, but in a professional setting, they can make us seem less proficient. It is not about shame, but about awareness. Knowing these common pitfalls is the first step towards improving and presenting ourselves more effectively in a global workplace. Now, let's come home. communication within the family is just as important, if not more. We often take our loved ones for granted. We forget to say please to our mother or thank you to our spouse. A father might command his son, "Do this now," when he could have requested, "Son, could you please help me with this?" The tone we use with our family can create an atmosphere of love or an environment of fear and resentment. Correct communication at home means being patient, listening without interrupting, and choosing words that heal, not hurt. It is about remembering that respect begins in our own house. Indian idioms and phrases add so much color to our conversations, but they must be used correctly. An idiom like "Dal mein kuch kala hai," there is something fishy, can be funny among friends but might be inappropriate in a formal complaint. Understanding the context is key. Correct communication is like a dance. You need to know the steps, you need to understand your partner, the listener, and you need to feel the rhythm of the situation. Whether you are writing an email to a client or talking to your grandmother, the goal is the same: to connect, to be understood, and to leave the other person feeling good. So, how can we all get better at this? The first and most important step is to become a good listener. So often, we are busy thinking about what we will say next, and we don't truly hear what the other person is saying. Listen with your ears and your heart. Try to understand their feelings. When you listen well, you will naturally respond better. This is the simplest and most powerful tool for correct communication. Before you speak, listen. Before you react, understand. This small change can transform your relationships at work and at home, making you a person everyone wants to talk to. Second, think before you speak. This sounds like very simple advice, but it is rarely followed. Our words, once spoken, cannot be taken back. They are like arrows shot from a bow. Take a small pause. Ask yourself, is what I am about to say true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? If the answer to all three is yes, then go ahead and speak. This small filter can save you from so much trouble and regret. In writing, this is even easier. Read your email or message one more time before you hit send. Check for tone. Is it polite? Is it clear? This pause is a sign of wisdom. Third, build your vocabulary, but do it simply. You do not need to learn fancy words. Instead, learn the right words. Reading is the best way to do this. Read simple books, newspapers, and articles. Pay attention to how the writers use words to express ideas clearly. When you learn a new word, try to use it in a sentence. Also, be open to feedback. If someone corrects your English, do not feel bad. Thank them. See it as a gift. Learning is a lifelong journey, and there is no shame in wanting to improve. Every day is a new page, and a new chance to learn something. Finally, practice with kindness, especially towards yourself. Nobody becomes a perfect communicator overnight. There will be times when you say the wrong thing or use the wrong tone. It is okay. The important thing is to notice it, learn from it, and try to do better next time. Communicate with an open heart. Let your honesty and sincerity shine through your words. In India, a country of 1 billion stories and 1 billion hearts, the most correct way to communicate is always with respect and love. When your intention is pure, your words will eventually find the right path to the listener's heart.